At number 3, I know Drake Holly's going to love this, is Jordyn Tyson from Arizona State. Massive breakout year for Tyson last year. Had 1,098 receiving yards as a redshirt sophomore. The only returning Power 4 receiver who had more was Jeremiah Smith. And in the second half of the season, Jordyn Tyson really caught fire. He led the nation with 729 receiving yards in the final 6 games of the regular season. He also led the second in the Power 4 with over 4 yards per route run in that second half of the season as well. And unfortunately, he suffered a shoulder injury in Arizona State's final regular season game, which is why he didn't play in the Big 12 title game or the playoff game against Texas, which honestly, if Jordyn Tyson played that playoff game against Texas, they might have beaten Texas in that game, considering it went to double overtime and they're missing their top receiver, superstar receiver in Jordyn Tyson. But Tyson, Sam Leavitt, who's my number 2 quarterback in the nation, that to me is the best quarterback-wide receiver pairing that we have in college football right now. And if Arizona State is going to repeat as Big 12 champions and make it back to the college football playoff, is going to be because of Sam Leavitt and Jordyn Tyson. So Jordyn Tyson was outstanding this past year, transferred over from Colorado, and he's really emerged as one of the best receivers in the country.
This is fun because we did this on the other side of this rivalry with Arizona last year of hey, Tetero McMillan, the second half of 2023 broke out. He's going to have a monster 24, and he did. I think we're doing the same thing here with Tyson, and even the lack of early production from him, I think was more so about Sam Leavitt trying to get himself, gelled into the offense and find that chemistry with Tyson. When they found it, Leavitt missed a game against Cincinnati and then came back and got raging hot. When they found that chemistry, this was among, like you mentioned, the best quarterback receiver pairs in the league. And one of the reasons that in the league, I should say in the country, maybe in the league one day, but I think one thing that sticks out to me that we go, okay, they might have beaten Texas with him, not just because he's talented. I would argue, I think right now he's the best intermediate route runner in the country. Mm-hmm. Watching him again, there's that almost that movable intermediate route running piece. Like I think about the way the Bucs use Chris Godwin. That's Jordyn Tyson, and he's got solid speed. He's probably a 4.4 guy. He can get downfield, and if Leavitt can make any throw on the field for sure. But that chemistry again on the deep ball wasn't quite there all last year. But intermediate, I'll tell you right now, like those 15-yard in cuts, man, I'm sure the Detroit Lions or Ben Johnson and the Bears are watching that going, oh, that's our guy right there. Because when you talk about just a chain mover that you can ask to take those 15-yard in cuts, nasty out routes, right, and then complement it with the deep ball too. But I really think watching him again, he's the best intermediate route runner in the country right now, and he could explode this year if they have another. They're going to have another offseason to get the chemistry going. It could start earlier this year. He could be. I know Jeremiah Smith will be at the very top of all the Biletnikoff lists, but don't be shocked if Tyson's in that mix.
No,
also.
He's going to put up numbers next year in that offense with Sam Leavitt, who's one of the best quarterbacks in America, like I said before as well. And I know I said before, this is not a ranking for the 2026 NFL draft because there's so many sophomores on this list. But Dalton, would you agree with me that is Jordyn Tyson for you right now wide receiver 1 in the 2026 draft?
I would go there right now, yeah. And I think maybe not necessarily to the point of, okay, he'll be a top 5 pick in some Calvin Johnson mega, like prospect like Jeremiah is going to be next year. But I think Tyson, when I look at the route running, the hands, the ability to even catch throws just a little bit outside of his radius, because Leavitt's ball placement isn't perfect yet. He makes it look so easy. The toughness over the middle, I think he can. And then once they started moving him early in the year, they had him playing in the slot a lot more, and then they started mixing it up more and playing him outside more towards the end of the season. I think that was also a big part of the production, is allowing him to move all over the field and win from any matchup outside or inside.
I would say it's probably a weaker receiver class as of right now in the 2026 draft. But I think Jordyn Tyson's the best one of all of them, but there's still guys like Carnell Tate to be excited about, Antonio Williams, Denzel Boston, of course, Eric Singleton Jr., we just broke down as well. Elijah Surratt is in that class as well, but it's a little bit of a weaker class right now, but Jordyn Tyson, I would say, is the number 1 receiver as of right now for the 2026 NFL draft for all the reasons we just said before. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.